young mother and her 4 children. And now the country, the world is crying out. Everyone is in pain. Reasonably so, because their innocence were taken from them.
She's stepping over all her obstacles. With her kings and queens, she's short and spicy, short and spicy. It's the love of God she's holding her own.
Welcome back to Short and Spicy Nikks. This is your girl Nikki speaking. How are you guys doing today? Well guys, today I'm here to speak to you guys on a very somber note. I have a heavy heart. I've been sitting back and watching the things taking place in my little island of Jamaica, and I'm very disheartened. Before we get into it, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get into this. I'm very disheartened. I have a heavy heart right now from what I see taking place in the island of Jamaica, the place where I was born and brought up from my childhood. We are a people that has been brought up in a very confused society. Confused and conflicted set of people we are. We're a people that promotes violence and also silence. Even from a very, very young age, we teach our children not to have feelings, especially our males. When they're younger and they're crying and they're expressing their feelings, sometimes they're even asked if they got something to cry about. Why are you crying? A male crying is being referred to as a female. Yeah, girl, where you cry for? You cry like a girl. It's easier to become a bad man or a police or even a soldier in Jamaica than anything else, because that is what's respected. Badness is more respected. Bad man is more respected than a person showing signs or even going through mental illness. A bad man is called dons, generals, even God. Wagwan my God, wagwan my Don. Mental illness is frowned upon, and that's what happens when you keep telling someone, don't show any feelings, don't speak about what you're going through, keep it a secret, keep the silence, because people laugh at others with mental illness. So why would someone want to even admit they have a mental issue or experiencing problems, issues? They're being laughed at. Why would they want to speak up or seek help? Go and go take your meds. Go and go pop a pill. Go and go take a pill. A mad boy. I wanted a mad gal here. Those are the things that are spoken to or spoken about people going through mental illness, mental health issues. So for a lot of the people that are suffering and have been suffering for a long time, it's not recognized, because badness is used to cover up a lot of issues that some individuals are dealing with mentally. It's a cover-up. That's why most of the mentally ill individuals living on the streets, you'll see them walking with things and portraying it to being a gun. We see a video of the madman, and I put that in quote, that stopped the robbers from robbing that bank just this past week. He was using a hose as a gun. That's how he was able to chase away those robbers and from someone getting hurt. And when I say that it's easier to become a police or a soldier, this is not an attack against our security forces. It's just the fact. So I don't want anyone coming for me, and I could care less if they do. It's just the truth. Everything is solved with violence in Jamaica. If someone goes out and do a crime or do something, the first thing you hear is jungle justice. How can you promote non-violence by first promoting violence? Have we ever heard about the term prevention is better than cure? If we are laughing at the signs and the things that we see children are exhibiting from a young age, teenage or even older, and we laugh about it or push it aside and not talk to the right authorities, the right agencies, and seek help for that person, how do you expect something like what's going on in Jamaica not happening? Why do you think most of the youth are picking up the guns? Because the gun speaks more than words. Because when you speak with your word and say, I'm experiencing this issue, you're laughed at, chastised, pointed out, ignored, classified as mad, sick, head no good. If you even see something and speak about it, you're labeled as a rat, an informer, or so on. So instead of us pointing fingers at everything else, we first need to point a finger at ourselves, or look at all the other fingers that are pointing to ourselves, because we are the root of the society and what's going on around us. We are the main causes of the gunmen, of the mentally ill out there. When we see them outside on the street, we throw things at them, we spit on them, we talk to them as if they're nothing. And I say we, and I'm not really saying myself because I know better. But a lot of our people, that's how we treat our brothers and our sisters that are going through mental illness. We don't take it serious until something like what happened with this young mother and her 4 children. And now the country, the world is crying out. Everyone is in pain. Reasonably so, because their innocence were taken from them. They suffered the consequences of us as a society breed and breathe on a daily basis. We promote gun violence. As soon as we have a conflict with our brother or our sister, we're going to go call our gunman brother, our gunman cousin, our gunman friend. We promote it in our music. And I'm not gonna say it's only Jamaica, because a lot of us is gonna come and say no. A lot of you is gonna come and say, well, the same thing is going on in the US. Look at all the mass shooting. Look at all the people that are getting killed in schools. And that's a big part of the issue when we're talking about something that's going on in and around us. And this topic specifically, Jamaica, we try to turn the tables and point somewhere else instead of looking at the root causes in our own island, our small, tiny, little but with Talawa island. I decided to speak up now. I can't sit back anymore and watch this go on. Enough is enough. Quit pointing fingers at everywhere else. At the Prime Minister, at the government. Point the fingers at yourself and take some accountability and some responsibility for what we do as a people when these issues arise in our family and in our community. I pray for the family members, the mother, grandmother, who's in turmoil right now at the loss of her daughter and her grandchildren. I pray for their innocent souls. And I pray for my island of Jamaica. Enough is enough. We need to do better.